Hello and welcome everybody. Where the hell is my face? There we go. I see what I did wrong. I had it minimized instead of having it going on in the background, so it didn't want to show up. It's one of those days already. Hope you're all having a good day though. I know I normally don't stream on weekends anymore, but it just so happens I wanted to catch up on my racing spectacles, so I didn't have to cram things together in the last week like was going to happen. And it so happens that for once my sister actually had to go into her place of work to work this weekend, so might as well take the advantage and add an extra stream day to make up for Tuesday. Which I apologize. That just was a giant cluster. I wanted to stream Tuesday, but for some reason, the keyboard I was using for my shortcuts decided not to register as a keyboard, and I couldn't. And once I finally got to register as a keyboard, my software didn't want to register with it. So I don't know what the hell happened there. So I just took out the old gaming keyboard I was using to use for my commands, and that worked fine because for one, it wasn't Bluetooth. So it's all hunky dory now, and I can actually get on to the racing. Still going to only do 3 today. Hold on a second. I see I'm not focused on the window. There we go. Why is my game not loading? It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? There we go. Whew. At least now we got it working. So let's check on the Drivers' Championship as we go on. I'm in the lead with 92, of course. Hiker's in second with 78. Norris with third, 62. Piastri fourth, 61. Hamilton 5th with 51. Sainz 6th with 41. Russell 7th, 37. Stroll down 8th, 36. And Mario Andretti 9th, 32. Tsunoda, unfortunately, after his massive wreck today in qualifying, still in 10th with 21 here. 11th, or Fernando Alonso with 11th, 19. I suddenly cannot speak. I don't know what the fuck it is. 12th is Barrichello with 16. 13th, Antonelli, 13. 14th, Leclerc with 12. Oliver Merriman, 15th with 10. We got Kyle Kirkwood, Slim Buggard, and Liam Lawson tied for 16th with 6. Max Verstappen in 19th with 4. And Jack Doohan with 3 at the end. Now for the instructors. My team's in the lead with 170 points, and it's McLaren with 123. Third's Ferrari with 63. Fourth is Aston Martin with 55. Mercedes is in 5th with 50. Williams 6th, 41. Alfa Romeo 7th, 32. I really should have not put the full name there. 8th is Red Bull with 25. Jordan has 16th and 9th. Haas is 10th with 10. ATS and Cadillac and Racing Bulls are all tied for 11th with 6. And Alpine at the back with 3. Now back to the season. Magny-Cours in front. Not that bad of a track, if I remember right. Let's do some straight-on qualifying. Get my butt out there on the track. I think the only issue I really ever had with this track was the pit lane entrance. Because 91 Imola's got the same problem too. Oh, yeah, I remember the problem I had with this track before. It's the fact that I've tweaked these cars so much, I can't go flat out through that chicane. For this one. That was the issue with this track. The game thinks you can still do it, so that's why when you got automatic everything on, it'll let you do it. But you got too much power carrying through that corner. I just have to remember that when I get to it again. It's safer to lift than it is to over in the corner. Yeah, that's a killer curve there. Oh, this is definitely not going to be a better lap time, I know that already. Still going to run it, but nah, screw it, I'm going into the pits. I've got lap time and I don't want to do anything too stupid. Don't want to affect the other drivers too much. Good, at least it wasn't because of me. Well, not too bad. People actually came close to getting me there. So I'm on the pole. Kyle Kirkwood's second. We got Antonelli, Norris, Hiker, Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, Doohan, Hajar, Piastri, Giacomelli, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Albon, Tsunoda, Lawson, Denise, Irvine, Bortoleto, Ocon, Hamilton, Bugard, and Hansheyer in dead last. And let's get on with the race. Just enough because you can't damage your engine that way in this game. Enough to get some gentle revs going. I bet your sweet butt I'm going to try my last and first stuff again. There we go, that's a lot smoother. Definitely let off because we're going into the pits. So I'll have pretty much 16 laps to catch up with everybody. I can't remember if A's the hardest or B's the hardest in this game. Okay, who the heck was that? Hockenheim. Now that was cutting me off. I'm not happy about that one. I don't think Mountain Core is grade 1 anymore in FIA, so... And I think I can see why. Oh, that sucked. Giacomelli got a little bit chippy there. I think I got that chicane a little bit better now. It was driver error. Trying to turn into it too early. At least I'm popped back up with Hockenheim again. Now, this is what I complained about him doing. I'm surprised this is only an 18-lap race. I see my teammate ripping it up, though. There we go, now we're getting there. Now we're progressing. Why are we a car park? I mean, I know that corner's slow, but not that damn slow. Try my best not to hit the Fliegen or Deutschland. The Deutschland. Now these are killer curves here. Maybe I should erase the lower curve version of this. And I'd have a lot less problems. Oh, I'd still have problems, but they'd be different ones. Oh, balls. Found me being a little too aggressive. Let's see if I can get back up towards the top again. The curb's Hunter, I swear to God. Oh boy, that was bad. Not mean to do that, Alex. I'm sorry. The only reason my teammate's getting such good times is he's not dealing with the damn loud traffic. Or damn traffic. Oh, I see we've been here before. Must have been a lap car because he let me over. Yeah, I'm not brave enough now to try that. That was silly of me, but I did it anyway. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Sorry. Like I said last lap, I should not have been that brave. Sorry, George. One moment. Had to do something with my eyeball. Anyway, let's see if I can actually get him the points. Yeah, that was a bit of a cleaner pass there. I mean, they hadn't bothered to pick up the car yet. So let me slide on in here. Nobody got damaged. No harm, no foul that time. But I am on the top 10 now, which is good. Don't want to bully, because don't want to do that again. Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuki, you're not getting that spot back. I'm in top 10 at least. Do feel a little bit bad for doing it dirty to Russell, but... Okay, I see a speck off in the distance, so that's gotta be somebody I can catch up to. It's a Vanessa Martin. Yeah, it was. Lance Stroll. Yay! Got 4 laps to catch 8 places. Probably not going to happen. Alright, Germany's next. It's the meme in real life, interrupting Lance Stroll. So far, so good. Got 8 seconds of Carlos. Did I just get bumped? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ay, ay, ay. Lost it for just a minute. Still in the points, though. Right on the podium. Did not want to do that. Unless I'm doing a good job making sure I don't dominate. One more lap after this. Damn. Went by fast. Yeah, I think I've determined that it's A is soft, B is hard. Oh, that's where I'm going out of context, ain't it? I must get past Sonora. Yeah, my teammate won. Nice. Which means he's right behind me. There we go. Looks like I passed Sonoda. God damn it. Hubris! Last minute Hubris got me. Shit. Let's see where we are. Okay, I had Iger 1, then Londo in 2nd, Alonso in 3rd, Dewan in 4th, Piastri in 5th, Kirkwood in 6th, Sainz in 7th. Sonoda passed, meant to pass Stroll when I screwed up. I ended up in 10th, Hazard 11th, 12th, Leclerc, Antonelli 13th, Giacomelli 14th. I got Albon, Denise, Hulkenberg, Irvine, Verstappen, Bortoletto, Hamilton, Lawson, Heyer, Ocon, and Bogart were 2 laps down. And I unfortunately punted Russell into oblivion. See where that gives points. Heyer at 25, Norris 18, Alonso 15, doing 12, Piastri 1 or 10, Kirkwood 8, Sainz 6, Tsunoda 4, Stroll 2, me 1. Constructors all look good because we both got points. Oh, McLaren got 28, we got 26. Aston Martin got 17, Alpine got 12, Cadillac 8, Williams 6, and Red Bull 4. So after this many races, we got... Oh, Heikers took the lead. Wow. 103. I've got 93. Lando's got 80. Piastri's got 71. Hamilton 51. Sainz 47. Stroll 38. Russell 37. Alonso 34. In 10th place, we got Mario Andretti with 32. So now 11, 25. Barrichello got 16 and 12. 13 Stewart with 15. 14 Kirkwood with 14. 13. Wow. 13th is Stewart with 15. 14th is Kirkwood with 14. Antonelli's 15th with 13. Leclerc is 16th with 12. Behrman's 17th with 10. Bugard and Lawson are tied for 18th. And dead last is Verstappen. And then the Constructors' Championship, we're still in the lead, 196, and it's McLaren with 151. Third is Aston Martin. Then Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, Jordan, Alpine, Cadillac, Haas, ATS, and Racing Bulls. So everyone's got points that way. If you hear the cat in the background, I do apologize. He's being melodramatic, but I do need to take a break anyway, so rest assured I will take care of him. I'll leave you guys with that and some music, and I shall return in just a moment. And we are back with a placated cat, thankfully. So let's go on to the next race. Silverstone. I'm trying to think, do I want to actually... I'll race the next few, that way I can at least keep my points going. Yeah, the fact it's letting me do 100 miles an hour in the pit lane tells you how things work. And going from doing the modern version of the track in F124 to this is wild. There's the old creeper building. Why do I have a good feeling one of these next few races is going to be rain? I'm not going to complain, but I have this feeling. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a second lap. Probably won't improve, but... especially goofing up the corner that bad. Let's see if that does any good. Probably not. Now's even worse, kind of expected. Unsurprisingly, no one could touch that time. So it's me, Antonelli, Norris and Stroll, Andretti and Doohan, Behrman and Russell, Tsunoda and Lawson, Bogart and Gasly, Denise and Leclerc, Piastri and Barrichello, Hamilton and Heyer, Verstappen and Ocon, Giacomelli and Alonso. My teammate Heidrich really could not get the track, I guess. Albon and Irvine, then Bortoleto at the back. Nope, no rain. No shenanigans this time. Not even going to pick for tires. Let's see how well we can do this. Let's see how well I can do over that lap time the second time around. We only got 15 laps on this one. Okay. So this is easy to do. Who knows, I might actually sneak the fourth in today. I don't know. It depends on how I feel after Hockenheim. Much better time, but I started the next one too damn bad. Well, I've already got 6 seconds ahead of Lando. Damn it. I get like 25 seconds ahead. Now, good. Wow, I only lost a hundredth of a second going off the track. Let's see if I can stay on the track this time and do better. I'm actually surprised I was able to be that close to my second lap time after running off the track when I wasn't paying attention to the straight. Oh, minute 29.8. Not bad, not bad. That's at 8.4, but that was last lap, so probably a little bit further ahead now. Or maybe not. Maybe it is 8.4 still. If I hadn't used that building image in the thumbnail before, I'd make another creeper one, but the cycling jokes doesn't always hit. So a little bit more to be found, I guess. And now we're 12 seconds. Now we're 16 seconds. So I might want to put on lap 8 and get new tires. A little bit of time loss there, but not too bad. Wait till the computer catches up, see what he's actually at. Tire time. Oh yeah, alright. I'm running to the pits. Well, I don't have that much to catch up on now, at least. Okay, so Aston Martin off in the distance. Okay, so Alonso's 5 seconds behind. Which means that has to be Lance Stroll. Again. Hey, I'm not catching up. I got 5 seconds to Lance. Come on, come on. Either he's got some speed in that car or I picked the wrong tires. I picked the wrong tires. Okay, so the A compound is the harder compound. Good. Now I know. Yeah, I'm just losing time on these tires. I had a brief wig out moment there for some reason. Yeah, I'm not catching up with the longer stroll. Well, I'm starting to? Maybe it's getting tires warmed up, I guess. I mean, I finally have sight of them again. I lost 2 seconds switching tires. Damn it! The only thing interrupting me from a podium is Lance Stroll. Lovely. I almost rear-ended him, so I had to get on the brakes. This will be my last chance to get him. Damn it. They ruined my entire race. Thank you, Lance. Got aggressive and saw red. And I should have been seeing green. This Antonelli got a race win. I got 5th. Because I screwed up, he got an 8-second lead on me. I'm just trying to get back in the pits in frustration. So close. Just got myself blinded. So yeah, I was 20 seconds behind Antonelli. Damn. So it was Antonelli, Norris, Stroll, Alonso, me, Barrichello, Doohan, Piastri, Bugger, and Behrman. Leclerc, Andretti, Tsunoda, Albon, Denise, Sayer, Hamilton, Verstappen, Irvine, Gasly, Hiker, struggled with this track. Ocon, Russell, Lawson. Only 2-lap cars, interesting. Giacomelli and Bortoletto. So yeah, we do the points. And then only get 25. I don't know what accent that is, but I'm going to try to get away from it. And Nell's got 25, Norris is 18, Stroll is 15, Alonso 12, me 10, Barrichello 8, Doohan 6, Piastri 4, Bugger 2, and Behrman 1. Constructors wise, Aston Martin 27, Mercedes 25, McLaren 22, me 10, Jordan 8, Alpine 6, ATS 2, and Haas 1. So after that many races, it should be 8, I think. Me and Hiker are tied for the lead now. Lando's third with 98, Piastri's 4th, 75. Stroll 5th, 53. Hamilton 6th, 51. Sainz 7th, 47. Alonso 8th, 46. Antonelli 9th with 38 after that win. Russell 10th, 37. Right behind him, Mario Andretti with 32. Then 12th, Tsunoda with 25. 13th, Barrichello with 24. 14th, Newman with 21. 15th, Kyle Kirkwood with 14. 16th, Leclerc with 12. Then got Behrman with 11. Belgard with 8. Lawson with 6. And Verstappen with 4. Constructors-wise, excuse me, Russell in the lead, 206 points. That's McLaren with 173. There's Aston Martin with 99. One moment. Fourth is Mercedes with 75. Ferrari's 5th with 63. Williams is 6th with 47. Alpha's got 32 in. No. Alpha's 7th with 32. That's the 8th Red Bull with 29. Jordan's got 9th with 24. 10th Alpine with 21. 11th Cadillac with 14. Haas is 12th with 11. ATS is 13th with 8. And Racing Bulls has 6. Go ahead and save this race, or save this game. And I'll take one last break so I can get some coffee. Try to wake my ass up. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. But while I'm gone, some music, and I'll be back in a moment. And we are back once more. I do apologize for taking so long, but sometimes nature decides to have a conference call. The game was saved, so we're good there. So next up is Hockenheim. Yeah, those chicanes kind of suck. So let's get qualifying over with. I just want to see where Hans qualified, because this is him returning to the scene of the crime. Excuse me. I still like to know who the hell thought that was a good idea. I kind of understand they were thinking about a chicane to slow things down, but I think the castle section in Baku is safer. And now we're in the stadium section. At the very end, say pit lane exit and entrance. Wow. Yeah, those chicanes are one downside of the original Hockenheim format. The other is it's pretty much, until you get right here, pure speed. Even with those chicanes slowing it down. That fastest car on the field, and you pretty much got the entire thing. I need to get that stadium section better. See, I was getting 202 miles an hour in a 1991 car with a 2025 engine. While these things were aerodynamic, they're not as aerodynamic as cars now. These were still a little bit rough, comparatively speaking. Just gotta not be afraid to keep it down in there, and I'll be good. Yeah, that shaved 2 seconds off my time doing that. So let's see, you got me, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, Bortoletto, Norris, Antonelli, Dunes, Piastri, Verstappen, Bogard, Tsunoda, Andretti, Behrman, Irvine, Russell, Guinness, Eicher, struggling now, Sainz, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, Hulkenberg. Well, he actually qualified. Gasly and Kirkwood. Now, is this going to be rain? 3, 2, 1. Kind regnant. I think because I really want to get my points back up. No pit stop this time. There we go. See what my time for the dead stop was. Minute 50. Made 200 miles an hour. I was not paying attention. That is why I hate that chicane in particular. You asshole. At least I got my challenge. Self-inflicted as it was. I just can't let myself drive angrily. Okay, I just whacked my tires on the curb. There we go. Yeah, sometimes I might want to take a nap after this. Getting old sucks. There we go, minute 46. Oh, we need to clear. Oh, Antonelli's 3 seconds behind. Okay. Wow, I had road blindness there for a second, but I still managed to get that okay. Yeah, nap after this race is definitely a good idea. Wow, I don't know how I managed to buff that up that bad, but... And still the fastest lap of the race. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now I'm stringing together a coherent lap. Why is Hiker in the pits? What happened? Okay, something's going on. There's a long repair at that. Must be a very long repair because he's still in the pits. I will have to be careful not to ram my teammate when he comes out pit lane. He's doing at 18 seconds a second. Well, that sucked, but I was able to recover at least. Dump was just enough to cause me a trouble. Only lost 2 seconds from that. I've also somehow not caught up to the hiker. Piastri's behind me, 20 seconds. Too close on the rail, or the edge there. Luckily, our peaceful drive through Hockenheim is almost over. Lap 9 of 11. Make sure that's who I think it is. No, it's Ocon. Okay, Hulkenberg can the gear in it. So I passed two people in the pits. Somehow found another half a second. It needs to be a Sauber. Yeah, I can do that easily. And I can screw it up easily, too. Watch that be fastest lap somehow. And that curve hop cost me 2 seconds. $204 with the pole there. Back when slipstream was possible. Oh, that could have been bad. Race is almost over. Race is over. I want to see the rest of the gaps. I'm just curious to see how bad everybody was. At least I made it into the pit lane before time expired. Uh-huh. Since you got to see this once a stream. Let's check the finishing time, shall we? It was me, Piastri, Antonelli. 5 seconds between them. 5 seconds between him and Leclerc. 5 seconds between Leclerc and Norris. Okay, so Alonso, Doohan, and Tsunoda were close. And Kirkwood, Russell, Verstappen, higher, 12th, wow. Sainz, Stroll, Bogard, Portoletto, Andretti, Irvine, Behrman. Hiker was still on the lead lap somehow. Albon, Denny, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Hamilton, and Gasly. See what the second fastest lap time was. 2 seconds to Hiker, then second to Norris. Wow, not too bad. So let's go through the points. I got 25, Piastri got 18, Antonelli 15, Leclerc 12, Norris 10, Alonso 8, Doohan 6, Tsunoda 4, Kirkwood 2, and Russell 1. Constructors wise, McLaren got 28, I got 25, Mercedes 16, Ferrari 12, Aston Martin 8, Alpine 6, Red Bull 4, and Cadillac 2. So, after 9 races, I'm leading 128. Lando's got 188 or 108. Hiker's got 103. Fourth Piastri with 93. Fifth is Alonso with 54. Antonelli 6 with 53. Tied with Lance Stroll. Hamilton's 51. Sainz is 9th with 47. Russell's 10th with 38. Andretti's 11th with 32. 12th is Tsunoda with 29. Doohan 13th with 27. Leclerc and Barrichello are tied for 14th with 24. Kirkwood's 16th with 16. Behrman's 17th with 11. Bogard's 18th with 8. 19th Lawson with 6. And Verstappen's last with 4. Constructors wise, we're still in lead with 231, 201 McLaren. Third Aston Martin with 107, then fourth Mercedes with 91, fifth is Ferrari with 75, Williams is 6th with 47, Red Bull's got 33 with 7, Alfa Romeo's still got 32 points, 9th Alpine with 27, Jordan is 10th with 24, Alonso's Cadillac with 16. Haas is 12th with 11. ATS is 13th with 8. Racing Bulls has 6th and dead last. So let's save this. saved. That is all the racing for today. So let me find somebody to write into. I'm glad you all came by today. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be back on Tuesday doing more of this. I will have my schedule up in a minute. Find someone to write into. Check my Twitch, see he's going. Okay, I think I'll write into Sammy Louise. They're playing a bit of Saints Row 2. So they're doing a bit of old school. I've played bits of Saints Row 1 and 2 before. Not my biggest... Or not my... They're okay, just not my style. Give her a raid. I hope y'all... damn it. I typed it wrong. Hate when I do that. Like I said earlier, it's time for me to take a nap. Catch y'all later. I'll have my schedule up in a few minutes. You know, it's going to be the same thing it's been all the weeks for a while. But until then, y'all have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch you around.